locate a place in the women group. You are giving because they want to feed the whole church on Sunday. 20,000 1 year. I just pity you. I mean, it's ridiculous. It tells how you hate the work. If a woman in 1 year in this assembly will give a 20,000, don't tell me that. You watching, I care not what you think. Don't tell me that. The whole 1 year, what you give 20. No, you really hate that work. You don't keep it in your mind. Check the weave-on, check your. Some of you will go to somewhere and do manicure and pedicure. How much does it cost you the whole year? Some of you don't check what you spend, your expenditure. You don't check, you don't know. You must know what you spend and know how to cut them. If you don't know what to spend, so why? You are just living a useless life. If you don't know what to spend and what comes in, you are living a useless life. If you don't know what you spend, they call it expenditure, and your income, you are living a useless life. You are living a completely useless life. It's either a useful life or a useless life. You will cry, poor, 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 poor. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6, go to the ant and learn his ways. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hand. Oh, what will come to it? He said the ants, they go, they know how to gather. They gather and they store. So they know income and expenditure. Say with me, income and expenditure. They know income, they gather and they spend. So they store it for a period, for use. So you disperse. You don't just make a trouble for yourself and think we cluster you with giving. This is one of the church. We don't just talk of compel you to give. I teach you to give. Because the best message and the sweetest message is giving. For God so loved the world that he gave. So giving message is the easiest subject. No sweating, no jumping. That's why it was easy for Moses. Once he announced it in Exodus 25, the people were willing to give. They gave that those men building said, tell the people to stop giving. Tell them to stop giving. They have given over and above. Tell them to stop giving. Tell them to stop. And Moses said, oh, ye Israel, considering what we have is over and above. So there's no need don't bring. Have you given to a point where God says to you, don't bring? No, for you, you have given enough for the year. You have not. Don't give again. Rather, anyone who gives becomes a target for members of churches. It becomes a target. At the end of every service, everybody meeting, saying, you 2,000, give me 3,000. Everybody until you weary the person. You will not rest. The person will pay for you for choir. The person will pay for you for media. The person will pay for you for what you want to do. That's foolishness. You don't help people when you aid them that way. That's not giving. That is control. You want to use money to control people. That's control. One man of God told Archbishop Benson in the house of blessed memory. He said, everybody will come and he wants to come from London or America. They'll gather. He opened his box. And the dancing ministers, clothes, money. I don't know, some of you are not saved them, or you know. He will give them money. People will arrive in Benin, give all these ministers, go to Yedekbo, them and the rest of them, Adeboye were his children. They will give them money. But this young man came, Bishop Yedekbo, and he said, go to the portfolio and pick as many as you want, the dollars, those days. He said, no, sir. Teach me how to fish. Don't give me fish. Teach me how to fish. That's what he said. Teach me how to fish. That secret that you have in your ministry. Teach me the secret. Stop giving me money. Teach me how to fish. He said, is that what you want? You know, says good. Is that what you want? Neither. He usually tells you to neither. Neither. You say, he said that I should not give him money like I give others. I should teach him to fish. Today, the video will go. Africa will bow to you. Africa, the world will bow to you. Is it not happening? Are you looking? Is it not happening? Only men money, they make money, but is it not better than you? You come, I want to give. And I let you know that when you give us food, that is not sponsoring the kingdom. You know, if the other way around is for your belly, it's not for belly. I'm asking you, does he pay for social media? Like one of my sons took social media and he's paying every month more than, he has paid more than 1 million now, maybe up to that, every month. Those who take radio ministry, come on, don't eat it. We won't sponsor this, but be part of it too, because God help these people, this church. I'm here to serve you. I'll just teach you the word, but I'll serve you. I mean, it's ridiculous. How would a man be watching a woman cook for you, you eat, and you don't think to say, no, let's raise 2 million, 1 million, 500,000 for them. Something is wrong with the fellowship here. I'm telling you the truth. But I have told you, do your own for now. We have done that combination. Now, do your own, do my own. All right? You now want to combine it because it's there. Why not also connect to them? Look, I'm not talking to you people, I'm talking to the angel of this ministry. Because he's raising such good-hearted followers. He will raise or send. You may be among them tomorrow. You can correct yourself. Because when the message is preaching from the messenger, you listen and learn because you don't know it. Could you just stay, eat, and don't come? That's ridiculous for the name. It's disheartening. I tell you. Do they need to call you? They don't need to call you. So when giving is there, you'll be able to disperse abroad. That's the point I'm raising. It's in verse 9. As it is written, he has dispersed abroad. He has given. Not about planning. He has dispersed abroad. Then his righteousness endures forever. His righteousness, you give, you keep walking uprightly. You keep experiencing right standing with God. You enjoy intimacy with God. And when you give to servant of God, enjoy intimacy with him also. Not to be in a cross or not chair working matters. But in the end, but in the go no. They may endoscopy. Now costs how many thousands? You go back to him. So of course I went for it. That's why some of our brothers will force you and tell you, there's some churches they call it weekend offering for the pastor. He put it on his leg, he will give it. He said, there's some churches, even where they preach Christ, it's the truth. It's on air. Where the man of God will call those who give 10,000, give it this way. Those who want to give check of 200 or what? My cost number now. So you're giving 500,000 and above, come this side. Those of you up offering, when he preached for you, he will call for offering. Those of you 10,000, 50, that come this, and he will drop his own on there. That's how he gives offering. And then they drop their own. I mean, I'm not talking against him, but some of us love such things and want us to do such thing in this holy congregation. No way. That's why I teach you to disperse. Stop grumbling. A man can personally come to mom and say, hey, you have done this so much. This is a check of 100,000 to support. Like we did the children thing and gave your children gifts. It has happened for some time. You have seen it happen. You have seen it happen. You can come and say, I want to give this to participate with that. Not one gallon, one blum. You see, working with poor people is the worst ever thing. And I think I've closed that chapter this time. One chingum. Rolon, Diodoro. Diodoro na Rolon on roof. I mean, God help you. You disperse abroad. You partake. Anything you partake. Every aspect you partake. Not bury money, you contribute. Anything you partake. You share. You belong. They say they're doing 21 days prayer or 7 days or 2 days prayer. The gasoline is going. You disperse. You're wrong. And so I want to be the one to fuel this gasoline for the next 3 days because you can see it now. We don't use electricity because of disconnect. We don't do that. Some churches do that. Our brethren up there do that. They use NEPA light. They use electricity. They do that, and not just them, there are many other people. Don't laugh that laugh. I'm not castigating them. I'm talking the truth. I'm not talking in as much you know them. I'm talking the truth. I use them as example. I'm not talking down on them. But I now suggest this don't be a maroon. Dispense. Share with that. Share with that. God doesn't need to tell you. Share with it. God doesn't need to tell you. Share with it. If you don't do that, God raises people. And that's why God raises people. If you don't do that, God raises people. You think about, be afraid to mention that we took you to go to the hill of blessing and I didn't collect offering, I left you, that you should have gone without giving an offering. You think it's correct to have gone without an offering? Is that what you think? Oh, it's too big now. There's no way we would have left there without an offering. Because you see the offices being erected. You see the radio station ground. You see the television station ground. Don't wait for outsiders. Did you see it? You need to go there. A member of the church. How could you have stayed without giving something? There you transferred the thing because you have it. Disperse abroad. It requires largeness of heart, not narrowness of heart. Largeness. When you are large at heart in giving, you stand out in the marketplace. What raises people in the marketplace is their giving life. Demons bow to givers because demon hates to see you give.